Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and I've made another pick a card read for you. This time it's about your next relationship. So I'm going to go into your side of the story and their side of the story, see what's going on for you both, so you get you ready for this relationship that's coming for you. Very interesting readings, of course, they always are, right? So as always, there's going to be a deeper dive to each of these. That's a written reading that goes with these. So if it does sound like your story or could be your story, you might want to get some more guidance on that. So I'm going to go into guidance for you where you are right now. So for you to manifest this relationship, it could be a change in belief, a change in your energy. It could be, anything from where you are right now, guidance for you to bring in this relationship, and also guidance for you within this relationship, what you need to know about yourself, what you need to know about them, how to make it work, possible dynamics, all of that, and how this might all go down, and possible timelines. So if you want to book in for one of those, toward the end of each one of these readings, there'll be a link that pops up there. You can find a link in the description box and in the comments box as well for this reading. In the link in the comments and in the description box, you can also find the timestamps to fast forward to your readings for whichever one you choose. So now all you need to do is pick. Which one do you want? Do you want the crystal ball here? Do you want the flower, this frangipani, or the shell? You take your pick right now, and I will see you in your reading. Thank you so much for your support of my channel, your clicking like, your subscribes, your comments, your sharing it with your friends, and whatever else you're doing on my channel. Very much appreciated. Enjoy your reading. If you chose the crystal ball, then this one is for you. Let's find out about your next relationship, about what's going on for you and about what's going on for them as well. Now, as always, crystals, it's going to be a deeper dive to this. That's a written reading that goes with this. If it sounds like your story, it could be your story. You might want to get that too. And that goes into guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now. So maybe you need to manifest this person. Maybe you need to change your mind or your energy in some way. Maybe there's something you need to release. It's going to go into all of that. And also guidance for you in this relationship. So this relationship that you've got coming up, things you need to know about yourself, things you need to know about them, possible dynamics, that kind of thing, how to make it work really well. And possible timelines, how it might all go down as well. If you're interested in that, toward the end of the reading, there'll be a link that pops up there. You can also find a link for that in the description box and in the comments as well. So let's find out about this new person. It could be new, it could be an old person, but your next person that's coming in. Memories of the forgotten self. Interesting. So this person is going to remind you about something that you've forgotten about yourself. They're going to have a skill or something about them that you also have too, but you've totally forgotten about it. So they could have like an interest that you used to be really into years ago, and you totally don't do it anymore. So they're going to open you up to a part of yourself that you've forgotten about. I love it. Yeah, I'm getting like it's a vibe of they're interested in something that you are also interested in too, and it kind of sparks that. It could be a creative thing. It sparked a creative thing off in you again, something like that. Tending the garden. It could be gardening. Tending the garden. Meet Gala. Her peculiar flowers bloom in the sun of her nurturing, loving care. In a tucked away corner of the forest, she planted a few precious seeds. Right. So this is the cat that's tending to her garden, these seeds. All the other cats are wondering what the hell she's doing, but she knows she's planted those seeds, and she's doing that thing. She knows that what she's working on, what she's been creative with, is going to bloom. It's going to bloom, and it's going to fruit. It's going to bear fruit. So this person has some kind of a creative flair that reminds you of some brilliance that you've got, creative brilliance inside of yourself, and grow that. So this person has a gift for you, which is beyond just the relationship. It's about creativity as well. Let's get some tarot out. So starting out with you. Now I'm going to do you, I'm going to do them, because it's important to have both sides of it. It's not just about meeting the right person. We've got to know our part in it, where we're at, that kind of thing. So Two of Wands, it's like you are choosing at the moment what it is that you want, what it is that you want to take action on. A passionate choice, so like, what kind of relationship do I want next? It's that kind of an energy. Where do I want to go next? What else have you got going on, crystals? What else have you got going on, crystals? What have crystals got going on here? Ten of Wands, the end of an arduous journey. So something is over. Putting burdens down is what I'm getting from that. And so it could be that you, in a creative kind of way, you could have let go of a relationship, or you could be releasing yourself, or be at the end of that healing process from your last relationship, letting go of those burdens now. Maybe you've healed and released that, or you're realizing what was you and what wasn't you in that old relationship kind of thing. There's some kind of a release going on there though with that 10. And so you can make some new choices. Wands are all about action, you know. It's all about passion too. So yeah, you could be ready for a new journey now after the remnants of an old one. So it could be that you broke up with someone ages ago, but you're only just releasing them emotionally. It takes us a while to get over these things and to actually be ready for a new relationship. And it feels like you're doing that. You're dropping those burdens of the previous relationship now. Or the emotional connection. What about them? They are 8 of Wands. So they are like on purpose. Know what it is that they want. Directional. It's also about communication as well. So it seems like, yeah, they know what they want. They're Wands as well. Look at you, both passion. They know what they want. Wait. I'm going to shuffle that again. Could be the 9 of Cups there. We'll see if it comes out again. Okay. Judgment. Oh, it's Judgment. So awakening. So they know what they want. It feels like they're freshly awakened to that. So they could have been like just had an aha recently of what kind of a relationship that it is that they want. Or it might not be about relationships. It could be about lifestyle too. Like, oh, I know I want to go and live in this place, or I want to do this job, or I want to quit my job and start a business myself. They've got there's a creative element behind this as well. So many Wands here as well. So it's all about action. So you could be a power couple, you know, really motivated, self-motivated to get things done. You get together. They inspire you with their creativity. You inspire them with your creativity, and together you do amazing things. 2 of Wands there, you're making a decision right now. What is it that you want next? They know you're deciding right now. You see, this is why I've got to do both of you, because who knew? It's like they're a little bit ahead here of you. You're shown as kind of just leaving the past behind, the burdens behind, and getting to that point of decision. They've already decided, because the 8 of Wands is like the bow and arrow. It's like they've got their target. They might even have you in their sights of that target, and they're ready to release that bow to hit the target. So tell us why the 2 of Wands. Why are crystals in this 2 of Wands energy now making this choice? Like a crossroads. The Knight of Voices. You were waiting for an apology, but it feels like you're not waiting for that apology. Do you wait for the apology or not? You drop that burden instead. You've got someone in the past here that you still haven't let go of yet. Or are you waiting? You're either waiting for that apology, or you're moving on and you're dropping that burden. It's like, okay, well, I'm not going to get that apology. I'll just move on. I don't need that apology anyway. It wasn't about me so much as it was about them. It could be that you're at that stage right now. Tell us more about the 10 of Wands. Why have we got the 10 of Wands here for crystals? 10 of Wands. Why have we got the 10 of Wands here for crystals? What's this burden that they're leaving behind now? Well, hopefully. 4 of Inspiration. So it was, you're committed to somebody. If not in person, like in marriage, you were committed to them in your mind. So you thought that someone was your one. You're dropping that burden now, or you're on the verge of dropping it. You're making the decision. Do I wait for the apology, or do I walk away from it now and remove this commitment? You made a commitment in your heart to somebody in the past, and it feels like you need to make a new decision now, but you've got someone with their sights on you here. Let's find out more about you here then. So this apology, we can wait forever for that, you know. It's not useful. 2 of Wands and the Knight of Voices. You've got healing energy, so you're healing. Right, so it's not really the apology. that's not going to heal us, right? We need to heal ourselves, because their apology is about them. It depends on how much they've healed themselves, whether they're going to apologize or not. And they could heal themselves without apologizing as well. The apology doesn't have to happen for them to heal themselves. But in any way, in any case, it's about them. And so their healing is up to them. Your healing is up to you. And so it feels like you're getting to this point where you're actually releasing yourself from this burden of waiting for them to fix something, and you're actually fixing yourself instead. You're actually healing yourself and dropping those burdens down. So you've committed to someone here. I was going to say prematurely, but I was told not to say that. I said it anyway. But it might feel like that. It could be that you felt you committed prematurely. But what I'm hearing is it wasn't really that. There was a part of this person in your past. There was something about them that you want to commit to within yourself. So whatever that person signified for you in the positive, your commitment, really, you're committed to have that for yourself, or you're committed to have a partner that's got that particular part of them. So there was something in them that you committed to rather than them. You're committing to them in some way, but I feel that was misplaced, that commitment. Really, you need to see what they represented in the positive to you and commit to that, you having that for yourself. So say if not this one, this is old person, if this person was, I don't know, maybe really successful, and you're like, yeah, I choose this person. You committed to them because they're really successful. This is saying, you need to commit to success within yourself. You commit to success within yourself, and you're like, well, actually, I can be successful in my own right. I don't need to just get married to them, a successful person. Then you get aligned with this person, right? Because this person knows what they want. So 10 of Wands and the 4 of Inspiration. Tell us more about this commitment. Wait, sexual energy is flipped over. Let's see if that comes out again. Tell us more about this. 10 of Wands and 4 of Inspiration. What's behind this commitment? Burden. Changes. So you're changing your mind now about that commitment. So yeah, look into that commitment you need to make to yourself about whatever it was that past person. So you're still very much releasing that past person to get yourself to this point of being ready for a new relationship there. Let's get some clarity for them. So 8 of Wands, they very well could have their eye on you, because at 8 of Wands, it does tend to be about communication, but it's like they've got the sights on something. Or even if it's not you that they've seen, they know exactly what they want. Here, 8 of Wands, and they're ready too. They've realized it. The Devil. Wow. Let's get a clarifier out for that straight away. They know what they want, the Devil. So that could be their past experiences, right? The Devil. Knowing what they don't want. They know what they want because they know what they don't want. We'll experience that. Give us what's behind this, the 8 of Wands and the Devil. Duality. Right, yeah, duality. Because they've lived it both. So it could be shocking to you when you get together with this person, because you could be the opposite, the complete opposite to their ex, and it might shock you that they were even in a relationship with someone like that. Judgment, they've woken up to it. What they don't want. So what's this Judgment card? Judgment is about awakening. What's this Judgment card about? Or it could be about our judgment as well. Which one is it? The Priestess. The High Priestess. They're awakening to that. So they're awakening to some kind of an intuition about, I don't know, they might already know you, or you might already know this person, because this to me seems to be saying that they're awakening to the Priestess. They know what they want because they've tried the opposite. So the Priestess being, like the spiritual one, the one with the intuition, the one that's been healing herself and all of that. They tried out the Devil stuff, so maybe the materialistic thing. Yeah, sexual energy. and inner journey. So they know that the inner stuff is more important now than the outer stuff, the material stuff, or even the sexual energy there. I'm not saying that it's not going to be sexual energy, but they're realizing what's more important now. So they have the superficial, that's what the devil is about there then. So they've lived this superficial thing. Maybe they had a previous relationship that was just superficial, trophy kind of a person, and they've lived that, the duality of that. Now they've awakened to the fact that they want something deeper, they want the inner journey, they want the deeper stuff. So let's find out more about you, crystals. What's going on for you? For relationship, where are you at right now? Calling in your soulmate. So you really want your soulmate now. Them, where are they at? They're healing family issues. So they could be dealing with like childhood stuff at the moment. This inner journey, realizing that the inner journey and the deep stuff is more important. Maybe they've turned the back on that and they tried to override it, bypass it, just by choosing the material stuff or the sexual stuff or whatever. And they found, yeah, that doesn't really heal it, does it? Crystals person, so they're healing themselves. Interesting. You got the healing energy going on, they got the healing energy going on as well. What's going on for you? You are believing in the impossible, calling in your soulmate and believing in the impossible. So an aspect of you thought it's just not available. Maybe that's why you stuck it out with this person that isn't really right for you, waiting for an apology for them because you didn't think that it was better out there for you. And it seems that you're opening your mind up to that now, that you're believing in the impossible there. Blue moon, your soulmate does exist, they're out there. I wonder if this person is it. We will see. I know you're going to inspire each other creatively, that's for sure. Tell us about them. Crystal's person. Tell us about Crystal's person. Tell us about Crystal's person. Communication is key. See, that Eight of Wands is a card of communication. So if this person does have their eye on you already, if they know who you are, they might want to storm on in there and communicate with you. Or they might be very careful about that too, because they do seem to be getting on a deeper level in life now, using their intuition. Friendliness. They want to be friendly. They want to be friends first. So they're very careful. They want to come in very carefully with you. Communicate. Maybe it's because they're wary, because they have lived this devil stuff. So they're going to want to get to know you slowly. Make sure that it is on a deeper level, because they know themselves. Friendliness. You're able to recognize traits in common with another in order to forge love-based connections. And that's where you have it. They're wanting a deeper connection here. Something with depth. Not just superficial. They could have their eye on you already and they want to get to know you, but they know that they're going to have to communicate it. They want to be friends with you first. This is someone who's learned from the mistakes, or they're learning from the mistakes of what they did in this old relationship. Alright, that was them. Friendliness. I didn't get one out for you, let's get one out for you. You've got willingness. You're willing. Believing in the possible, calling in your soulmate, willing to go for it. So you're willing to put yourself out there. You're on the brink of it. You're not quite ready yet, but you are certainly getting ready. So yeah, just make that decision. Leave the past behind. Don't wait for that apology anymore. Just let them go. Be committed to yourself and your happiness instead. Self-indulgence. Be committed to yourself instead. Focus on yourself, your self-worth. Allow the good stuff in for yourself instead. Don't wait for someone that's not giving you that. Healing family issues. Communication is key, and friendliness. What's this about for them? Palm tree. Stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility. They want the deeper stuff now. Their stuff that's long-lasting. So you're able to recognize traits in common with another in order to forge love-based connections, as friendliness said. And like I said, there's a creative, this is like a power couple when you come together. You've got something in common with each other. And if you're friends first and then you find that out, you're really going to fire each other up kind of thing and inspire each other. It feels like a connection where you're going to do something important in the world together to me. This could be a twin flame connection. Okay, let's find out more about you. You've got Valley. deep personal strength and peace that assure success. So that's why you've been healing, is to get yourself to this point where you know what you want. You're backing yourself. You're committed to yourself instead of just whatever person wasn't giving that reciprocity back to you. Committing to yourself, that's giving you that strength and peace that assures you success in this next relationship. 4-leaf clover, you're lucky. So great, good fortune is coming to you there with the 4-leaf clover. So it seems like this relationship is going to be a very positive one for you. You're just having to let go of that old one now. A fair woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, grey or white hair might mean something to you, or that might be you. Fair woman, it's also about fairness as well, equality. And so maybe you were giving too much out before and you weren't like wanting that equality back for yourself. It seems like you're ready to give and you weren't receiving much here because that apology was never coming in, right? Got dolphin here. Financial gain usually coming from something you did in the past. Not someone you did in the past. No, something you did in the past. Financial gain usually coming from something you did in your past. So it could be about financial gain, but I feel like whatever you learn from the past, this is going to be your reward. This relationship is going to be your reward from that, for your past learnings, what you've learned about yourself. That's good. Let's find out about them. What's going on for them? They got Lily, spiritual love. That's what they want now. They want a deeper connection now. That's what they want. Awesome. I love it. Tell us more about Crystal's person. Younger woman. Dealings or relationship with a younger woman. That could be this devil one, or it could be you. So you could be younger than them. Or they're younger than you. Unsettled times, need to plan ahead. They're doing some planning here. They know communication is key. They want to come at you maybe a different way than they've approached other people before. And Hat could be playing a different role. So they will be playing a different role. They'll be doing things different now. Different approach than they have done before. They know that you need to treat you differently than they've treated other people before. They need to do it in a different kind of a way. So they're being careful. They're considering their approach towards you, or toward, if they haven't met you already or don't have their sights set on you, which I think a lot of them do have, if they just know what kind of person that they want and you're the kind of person that they want, they know that kind of a person, your kind of a person, you kind of a person is going to require a different approach. You can't just steam in there. So it seems like this just put the sexual energy first before, and we're quite superficial with the devil stuff there. You know they can't do that and get someone like you. You're quietening your mind. So you've had your mind a lot on this ex-person that you need to let go of. You're quietening your mind now. You're still in that healing phase, really. You're not quite ready, but almost there. What about them? What's going on with them? They are a time machine. Time machine, what's this? Let me see. Portal. Oh, okay. A portal there. So they're going from one phase of the life to another phase of the life. That's like the world card, I was just told. So, yeah, going from one phase of the life to another phase of the life. Life is changing for them. Doing things in a different way, for sure. What now? What did I get out? I can't remember. I can't remember what I got out for the flowers. It wasn't one of them. But one of those out, and hang on, let me see. I like to use the same cards for all of you guys, so it's the one after that. Okay, it's one of those. Okay, what have you both got going on deeper? What have you got going on deeper, crystals? I like to make it fair for each one of them, you know, for the crystals, the flowers, and the shells, and give you all the same cards. Hopefully the same amount of time. Some of them will go on more than others. So you're quietening your mind, taking your focus off that ex-person, healing from that. You're befriending pain. When discomfort becomes a friend, my most limiting beliefs are healed. You're still very much healing yourself. getting ready to be ready for this relationship. Maybe they're watching you do that. What about them? That's too many cards. Uh-oh. Again, that's too many cards. Come on, give me one. Give me one for them. What's going on with them? Inviting ecstasy. Wow. They're inviting ecstasy. I'm worthy of all the pleasure my heart desires. They want true pleasure now. Not superficial pleasure. See, they were going for the pleasures before, now they're going for something deeper so they can have like true ecstasy there. Wow. Intense. So let's get a love message out from you to them. From you to them. What's your love message to them? Forgiveness. Nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointments. Now that's for you, really. These past disappointments, these burdens that you've been holding from that past relationship, you do really need to get that message that you need to commit to yourself. That thing that you're committing to in that other person, you need to commit to yourself. You weren't really committing to that person. You're committing to something that they showed you, and you have that thing within yourself. So, forgiveness, and commit to that thing within yourself there. And then, to you, what's their love message to you or for them? You've got, turn on your heart light. Reflect on a time when you experienced love. They're turning on their heart light. And maybe they want, if they already have their eye on you, maybe they want you to get over this past relationship and be ready for love and turn on your heart light and open up and actually be ready. So there you go. If that sounds like it could be your story or is your story, crystals, you want it to be a story, you want some more guidance about that, you can get that deeper dive. I'll pop a link for it up there. It's just 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now. Make sure you get your email address right, because you'll get an email with the crystal, the flower, and the shell links in there. Check your spam, your junk, and your promotions folder for that email as well. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support of my channel, meaning your watches of my videos, your clicking likes on them, your comments, your subscriptions, and sharing it with your friends as well. Very much appreciated. And enjoy this relationship. I'll see you next time. Bye. If you chose the flower, this frangipani, then this one is for you. Let's find out what's going on for you, what's going on for your next person. What's coming up next in your love life, your next partner? Let's find out all about it. Now, as always, there's a deeper dive to this. So the deeper dive, it's a written reading that goes with this, if this does resonate with you. If you think that this is your story, could be your story, is your story, this is going to give you more information about it, a deeper dive into it, an added reading. So it goes into guidance for you in a situation you find yourself in at the moment. Maybe there's some healing that you need to do, or a change in focus, or some way of getting yourself aligned to bring in this new relationship. Also guidance about this relationship too, so what you need to know about yourself, what you need to know about them, possible dynamics, how to make it work really well, and also possible timelines, how it might all go down. If that interests you, then toward the end of this reading there will be a link that pops up there. You can find a link for it in the description box and in the comments for this as well. So this next relationship that you've got coming in, past life connection, someone, so it's a very strong connection, someone that you've had past lives with. So they could be triggering to you. You might feel like you know them straight away. Very strong bond there, but triggering to you as well. So, you know, you might have had past lives where you were married, or they might have left you, or they might have killed you, or they might have been adversaries, and probably all of those things. So, but a very strong connection there. Okay, what else? Oh. It was one of those. Let's try again. There's one that fell out, but then the rest fell out with it. Bliss. Wow. Well, that's a good sign. You got the bliss. The bliss kitty out here. Meet Camellia. She's in full bloom, radiating delight. Someone that's going to make you very happy. When something challenging happens, we often ask ourselves, what can we learn from this? Camellia is here to remind us not to overlook the possibility that some of life's most poignant lessons come from moments of ecstatic bliss. Right, there's going to be lessons in this one. There's going to be bliss as well. It's going to make your body, mind, and soul ring with joy. Nice. Making your life have more meaning as well, is what I'm hearing. So, this relationship that's coming in for you might make your past experiences in relationships, but not just that, past experiences in all kinds of life, maybe in childhood, things that you're interested in, it might make everything make a lot of sense. So let's get some cards out for you. Let's find out what's going on for you at the moment, and then we'll find out about them. because it's always helpful focusing on what's going on for us as well as them, because we can't just say, oh no, it's just everyone else that needs to change and I just need to find that right person. Got the World card out here for you. There's always something for us to do, right? And we're just totally disempowered if we don't do the us part of it. So that's why I focus on us and them too. So what's going on for you? The world. So you got a lot of stuff happening at the moment, flowers. It might seem like your life is very full and you don't have time for a relationship at the moment. Or it could be that things are in flux. Like the World card can be like travel, and a travel kind of a state of a being. So things are in flux. Training for something. So you might be learning about something or in training at the moment. It could be that you're in training for this relationship as well. Let's get a couple of cards out for them. Find out what's going on. Your next partner. The one that's coming in. Next relationship for you. Could be a new love. Might be an old love. They are walking away from something. They're ending something. Going through a bit of pain at the moment. Your person there. Tell us more about them. Flowers person. Yeah, getting themselves out of choppy water. So they're sorting something out in their lives. Walking away from something. Sorting something out in their lives. That's what's happening here. Let's get some clarifiers for you. So what's this world about for flowers? What's going on for flowers as it pertains to their love life, really? Well, although I guess everything pertains to our love life, really, doesn't it? I mean, we can't detach ourselves. We're whole beings, and our predominant energy is our predominant energy. How we do our love life is how we do everything, really. You've got a lot of choice coming up. So the world and the 7 of emotions, a lot of choice in front of you. So it could be that you've got many suitors, or you're just deciding, well, I could have this kind of a life. It's been coming up in readings lately. If you're an old soul and you've lived many lifetimes, maybe even with your next person that's coming in, had lots of past lives, then there could be like a lot of suitors for you, and you might look at one and say, well, yeah, I can see that I could have a happy life with that person, living that life. And then you can look at another and go, well, yeah, I can see that I could have a happy life with that person, doing that particular thing and living that life. And then you look at another person and like, oh, well, yeah, I could have a happy life with them too. So like when you've lived a lot of lifetimes, and when you're in this like stable place within yourself as well, flowers, you can see that you can have a lot of like happy lives with many different people. But is that what you're actually choosing, or are you wanting to take things to a new level this time? Choice is completely yours. So you've got a lot of choices here, like the world at your fingertips kind of thing. Maybe a little bit too much choice for you. Maybe that's making that choice is kind of hard for you. So 5 of Wands, you're in training for something here. So you might have been doing a lot of inner work to get you ready for this next relationship. What's this 5 of Wands about? What's the 5 of Wands about here for flowers? The 5 of Emotions. A lot of change here, 2 5s together, but 5 of Emotions is about defrosting your heart. It's about opening your heart back up again. So whatever it is that you've been doing, flowers, has been all, like I was hearing, it was inner work that you've been doing, has been to open your heart back up. So you've been healing yourself, you've been soothing yourself and settling yourself down so that you're ready to open up. So whatever you went through in the past, maybe with previous relationships, or could be anything, childhood stuff too, could be coming full circle now, and you're almost ready to make a new choice now. I feel like this is why this 7 of Emotions is coming up before you. So it does feel like your energy is opening up, and you are almost ready to open up to having a relationship, another relationship, a new relationship. It feels kind of new to me, this, but we'll find out. So tell us more about this world and the 7 of Emotions. So a cycle has completed here, and you're open to many possibilities. What's behind that? Self-love, right? So you've been doing the self-love thing. You've been healing yourself. You've been getting yourself prepared here. What's behind these 2 5s? 5 of Wands and the 5 of Emotions. You've been in training, and now you're defrosting your heart, ready to open it up. What's this about? Omens. So you're getting signs that that's true too. You might be getting like more suitors approaching you, that kind of thing. The energy feels like it's gearing up for you to open back up and have a new relationship now. Again, I keep on hearing that new relationship. But let's find out about them. You see if you can recognize them in anyone. Or you might just recognize the energy. It might not be about a specific person that you know. It could just be similar energy to them. Ten of Swords, letting something go. The Page of Emotions, something that they chose when they were kind of young and naive. So it feels like they were in a relationship or are in a relationship. Having a painful break from that is something that they chose before they knew any better. We all do that, right? And yeah, so they're growing up. They've got this growing up kind of an energy going on at the moment. Your person there. Why the Six of Swords? Getting themselves out of choppy water. So young and naive, made a, let's call it a lesson decision. It's not a wrong decision because they'll have learned from it, but yeah, time to graduate from that. So you're both kind of coming to a completion of a cycle here. Six of Inspiration, look at that. You've got 2 5s, they've got 2 6s. They're actually successfully getting out of the choppy waters now. So they're being more on purpose now, your person. Getting themselves out of choppy waters, making some better decisions for themselves. Wiser decisions, more mature decisions for themselves is what I'm hearing there. Let's get more of information about that. So what's behind this? Ten of Swords and the Page of Emotions. A heart choice that they made when they were young and naive. Well, don't have to be young. They were just naive. Immature, naive. Compared to how they are now. Reunion of souls. Someone that they thought was a soulmate. Or twin flame or something. They might have dove head first into a relationship just based on feeling, wearing the heart on the sleeve kind of thing, and then like, oh god, this is painful. This isn't it. I need to get myself out of choppy water and think about things better now. To have a victory now. So yeah, a maturing kind of an energy. Six of Swords and the Six of Inspiration. 2 6s. A new day. They're ready for a new start. Awesome. They're ready for a new start. I mean, from that victory card, I'm feeling that this is it. They're ready. They're ready now for a new start. They've broken free of something and they're ready. Okay, let's find out more about you. Where are you at as far as romance is concerned? You know, because often we feel like we're ready when we're not actually ready, and then it's only in hindsight that we can see that we weren't ready. You got to retreat, yeah. So you've been retreating, you've been hermiting away, not that interested in relationships really. Probably watching a lot of readings about it, but not actually getting out there on dates and pursuing people. So you've been in this state of retreating from relationship. Tell me more about flowers. Conclusions are within reach. You are kind of ready for change, though, opening up for change here. Be bold and make the first move. So it does feel like you're almost ready to come out of that retreat now. Put yourself out there again. Make some of these decisions. You've got the omens here, so more is being put in front of you. Your heart is defrosting. You're opening up. You're like, okay, maybe I'm ready. Maybe I'm ready to start again, have a new relationship now. It does feel like you're coming to the end of a healing cycle, so you've healed from a previous relationship and yeah, ready to give it a go again. Open your heart back up. It's always going to be risky, you know, we get no guarantees. It's never a perfect relationship out there. We're human beings loving other human beings. We're a mess. Release. Yeah, release. You have the ability to give over unwanted energies to the loving forces of the universe. So flowers, you're releasing something. End of a cycle. Setting yourself free now. Ready to get out there again. And be bold and make that first move. You've got the Hand of Cards here, taking a chance, a risk. Like I said, it's a risk, taking a risk on love. Being strategic and options though. Options again, the Seven of Emotions. I feel like the universe is placing all of these people in front of you saying, how about this? How about this? How about this? We'll find out how to make this choice, this good choice for you there. You'll need to take a risk on love again, opening your heart to do that. Okay, so how's that? What about them? Oh, I'm just lazy not putting these cards away. What about them? They've got unrequited love. Okay. They could be in another relationship since this one that they've walked away from. It's either talking about this relationship that they've walked away from that was a painful ending. It was unrequited love, so it was one-way street for them. Or they could be in another unrequited love. Or they just keep on coming across people where the love isn't returned, kind of thing, and they deserve love. They realize that they deserve love now, so they're actually looking for. They've actually got themselves to the place where they realize that they deserve to be loved properly back. That's good. Good for them. Good for you too. Tell us more about this. Flowers person. What do you need to release? So, but still letting go. It seems to me like they're still hitting brick walls there, the unrequited love. They could be putting themselves out there. They might already be putting themselves out there, going on dates, unrequited love each time. No, not this one. No, not this one. No, not this one. That kind of an energy. So they need to release. You've both got release here. So maybe they're pursuing. Maybe they're in that pursuing energy. You've been retreated. Give us more on them, flowers person. What else have they got going on? Flowers person. What else have they got going on? Priorities. Okay, prioritizing themselves. This is about that choppy water thing. You understand the paramount importance of manifesting love in all situations, loving themselves. They're learning the self-love thing as well. So that's why they're getting themselves out of choppy waters now. They're maturing, they're realizing they need to make good decisions for themselves, not jump in too fast with their emotions. So when you meet this person, they're going to take it slower than they have done in the past with you. They're going to make sure first, especially they're going to be reciprocal because of this unrequited love thing that they've got going on there. Keep on coming across blanks is what I'm getting. Seduction, affection, flirting, dating. Yeah, they are. They're dating at the moment. Your person is dating, but they're not finding love in doing it. I wonder how you're going to get together then. Yours seems to be like being bold and making the first move. Something tickling my nose. So maybe you're the one. Maybe you're the one that's going to choose them. They could be trying to date a lot of different people, but your paths haven't met yet. Okay, let's get some more out. So, give us more on flowers. What's going on for flowers at the moment? What's going on for flowers at the moment? Good news. Good news is on its way. It does seem like a lot more opportunities being put in front of you now, flowers. Things have started getting moving. If you felt like nothing was happening in your life much, but just with this 7 of emotions, it seems like you're being given a lot of choice now. Good news. Some of it's good news too. Some of it won't be good news. There's a lot of crazy people out there. I mean, there's a lot of people with bad energy out there, so don't just choose anybody. The skull. Hidden secrets can harm you. Right, so be careful. Be careful of what people aren't saying. So if you're putting yourself out there and making a choice there, flowers, just be careful of what isn't being said more than what's being said. Maybe sit back. Do what they're going to do. I mean, by taking it slowly and letting someone prove themselves to you, not prove themselves to you, but really getting to know them first, letting them show you who they are. Because it's the secrets that can harm you. It's the things that people are holding back, the things that people aren't saying that are going to do the harm there. Something to think about. You've got a broken bridge here, unsuccessful outcome to a problem. Right, so there's a problem that you're dealing with at the moment, and the way that you're going about it is not going to lead you to the solution that you want. So a broken bridge there. The way that you're trying to get over something is not leading you to the actual way that you're going to get over it. So maybe just release whatever problem, whatever you're fixated on at the moment, the thing that you're trying to fix in your life. Let go of it and just be open and willing for a new way to be shown to you, a new approach to overcoming that problem. Let it go, leave it to your higher self there. Now this could be about relationship, but it doesn't need to be. It could be something else in your life there. Finger, warning you of a problem either now or in the future. So there's a reason that it's saying about this broken bridge. Whatever issue that you're fixated on at the moment that's bothering you, the thing that's bugging you, the thing that you're trying to fix, the way you're going about it isn't going to be successful. but it's warning you of a problem in the future. So the reason it's come up in this kind of relationship read for you is that it's going to cause problems in this relationship if you bring that with you. So that's something that needs to be sorted first, but it's not going to be sorted in the way you're trying to sort it out yet. So just give that up. Let your higher self lead you to a different approach. Maybe that's why these conclusions are within reach. And then you'll be ready for this relationship. As I said, I'm going to go into that more in the deeper dive of your guidance for bringing this relationship in. So this is for them. They got purse, paying attention to their finances. So they really are like maturing here, taking care of themselves better. Got lightning here as well. Control your anger or you'll be sorry. So there's something here about the past and what they're setting themselves free from. This pain that's causing them to be angry. They are having to release something. They are having to release something now. But yeah, they've got something going on with anger that could be to do with the money. Let's see. What else have they got going on? Your person's got going on. They're receiving a gift. Maybe you're the gift, but it feels like a physical gift to me. They're receiving a gift at the moment. And a whale, great worry over nothing. So yeah, they've been worried. They've been kind of fighting stuff. Stuff has been making them angry. They are being shown a way out of that, and they're the way out of that. They are maturing. They're showing that their energy is maturing. A great deal. Let's get one of these out for them. For you first. In perfect harmony. So what you're looking for is someone that's compatible with you, someone that you can be in perfect harmony with. That's the 11 card as well, so that's the twin flame number. 11, or it's the alignment number. Someone in alignment with you, perfect harmony. That's what you're looking for now. What about them? Oh, that was fast. Great and full. Look at this trophy. Winning. Someone to win with. Got the 6 of inspiration out there, which is the card of victory too. So they're wanting a victory in finances and all of this other thing. So they want to come out the victor. They're letting something go. They're making better decisions, more mature decisions for themselves. They want to have victory in this. So they're a little bit more kind of King of Wands energy. You're a little bit more kind of High Priestess energy. Wow, I almost forgot what she was called there. What else should we get out? Let's get one of these out. So what do you both got going on? Kind of deeper inside. You integrating the ego. That's interesting, isn't it? Because they want victory. They kind of integrated their ego a little bit more. There's positive ego as wanting things. Negative ego is fearful. Sometimes we want things out of fear, but positive ego is when we just want things for ourselves, to take care of ourselves and stuff, or for enjoyment. So everything is for me, not against me. So you're stepping into that energy from victimhood energy to integrating that positive ego and actually getting some good stuff for yourself. I like that they're all kind of lilac cards for you coming out here. Oh, and them, look at that. What about them? What have they got going on? Allowing appreciation, allowing someone to appreciate them. So they were in kind of a toxic relationship before, it feels, unrequited love situations. Now they want to be appreciated, want to have victory. The value of my life increases each time I appreciate everything in it. You've got a grateful, great and full, allowing appreciation. This is a grateful person that you're bringing into your life here. A positive person, yeah. Allowing themselves to be appreciated too. So it seems like they are grateful for everyone, seeing the bright side of everyone, that kind of thing. They haven't necessarily received that back, which is why they got the unrequited love card out there. Feels to me like they're ready to experience that for themselves, that love that they've given out to other people. They're ready to receive that from you, flowers. So what's your love message for them? Your love message for them. Your love message for them is do something for someone. Give your attention to another. So you might be trying to get attention from this person, or when you meet them, you might be trying to get their attention, you know? You're like, hey, I hope that my person notices me over here. They could catch your eye. You're feeling that connection with them from past lives, and you want some attention from them. Maybe some clue. When you meet this person, that's how you'll recognize them, is that you'll have some kind of a connection with them, but you'll be wanting to get their attention. Maybe their attention will be on other things. Having successes in other ways. They've got treasure your loved ones. It's important to love each other, love others deeply. And so they're very loving and giving and grateful and appreciative person, and they're ready to receive that back now, that kind of love back. So it does feel like it's going to be a very reciprocal kind of relationship, especially emotionally. It feels like you've both been in this, been hurt before. I mean, not everyone has that, but hurt in the way of very loving to other people, not really receiving that back from others. You come together and you're going to have more reciprocity, so you're going to be able to not just love each other, but receive more love than you have from each other there. Remember, you got the bliss card out, so a very good sign here. So there you have it. If that sounds like it could be your reading, could be your situation, or is your situation, flowers, if you want it to be in your situation, then maybe you'll want to get that deeper dive reading. I'll pop a link for it up there. It's 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars, and it's an instant download. So make sure you get your email right, and then check your spam, junk, your promotions folder for that email. The downloads will be in there. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support of my channel, watching these videos, clicking like on them, you're commenting on them, you're sharing them with your friends, and of course your subscriptions too. Enjoy this one, and I will see you next time. Bye. So if you chose the shell, then this one is for you. Shells, let's find out your next relationship, what's going on for you and what's going on for them. Now, as always, shells, there's going to be a deeper dive to this, so that's a written reading that goes with this if you want more information. If this sounds like it is your situation or could be your situation, and you want more information, you want more guidance about it, in that I will give you guidance about what you're going through right now. So it could be that you need to heal something, let something go, change some kind of focus, change your energy in some way to manifest this relationship in. It will go into that. What you need to know about this relationship, what you need to know about yourself, what you need to know about them, how to make it work really well, and possible timelines and how it might all go down as well. If you want to book in for that, then toward the end of this reading, there'll be a link that pops up there. There's a link in the description box for this video and in the comments as well. So let's get you some cards out. Let's find out about this next relationship that you're headed in. Now, this could be a new person. It could be someone that you already know. Let's find out more about it. This next relationship that you're headed toward. Seems to have a lot of flux going on at the moment, shells. Change happening in people's lives, maybe letting go of old people or old patterns and stepping into new relationships. A lot of new relationships or new phases within relationships happening. Got the Grace card here, which is great. Grace is about abundance, it's about flow, it's about all good things happening. And so shells, if you are in that state of abundance where, you know, there just seems to be magic happening around you, everything's falling into place, you feel like the luckiest person on earth. If you're not feeling like that, you will be soon. And this relationship is going to happen when you're in that state too, in that state of grace. So, shells, let's find out more about it. Lucky shells, we've got peace here, so you're going to feel at peace. Again, I'm feeling the need to tell you, shells, that it's when you feel like that the relationship is going to come. It's when you feel like this, the peace, that the relationship is going to come. So peace, meet Serena. She's serene. She will guide you to the sanctuary at the center of your being, a place of stillness. That's when you feel still within yourself and feel in that place of peace, that this relationship will come in. Let's find out more about you. We'll get some tarot out. So I'm going to do you and them, because it's really important to focus on our part in it, because it's not just about the other person, just finding someone you know, who's going to fit into our stuff. We need to sort our own stuff out. In fact, that's the most important, not really what they're doing, but it's interesting and being nosy about them, isn't it? Page of Swords, this is you waiting for some news to come in. So you're waiting for someone to show up, just to get in touch. You're waiting, you're kind of on a tightrope there though. So you're having to balance yourself while you're waiting. So you could be getting impatient about being single, wanting someone to show up and ask you out, or you could have been waiting for news from somebody in particular. Yeah, from somebody in particular, because look at you here being left out. You're being left out. Everyone else seems to be having a party, but you're being left out, or someone is leaving you out. Could be that you were fixated on someone in particular and they're not coming back into your life or into your life. So you could have either been attracted to somebody or had someone in your life in the past and you were expecting a reunion to happen and it just doesn't seem to be happening. You're being left out there. Let's find out more information. So your next person, tell us about your next person, about Shell's next person. No, I'm going to have to start again. Tell us about Shell's next person. What's going on with them? The Nine of Pentacles. They're single at the moment and they're doing their own thing. So they're making the money. They're focused on themselves, not particularly focused on getting a relationship. That's a nice state to be in there. You've got very different energies from them at the moment, Charles. This isn't a match at the moment. Queen of Wands. Wow. Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. This is someone who is doing things for themselves. They know what they want. They're getting it done. This is someone that's like building up their wealth, happy in their life, you know. They've got a lot of balance here and they're just living their life. Single person living their life, doing their own thing, making things happen in their life. Great energy. There you are waiting for something. Very different energy. You're not out there going and getting what it is that you want. Well, you're not showing up as that in this reading anyway. So they're very much ready for a relationship, but they're not even pursuing it. They're just like living a life, happy in a life. Page of Swords then. So what is this about? You're waiting for something, waiting for some news to come in. Someone to get in touch, someone to ask you out, someone to have a relationship with. Or it could be other stuff. It could be waiting for a job, waiting for news about something, waiting for something. You're feeling left out in the cold there. What's going on here for Shells? Tell us more about this. You've got the Six of Emotions, someone that you believed was your soulmate, the twin flame. Right, you're waiting for someone in the past to get in touch. I don't think they're going to. Five of Pentacles. Okay, yeah. Okay, so you've got the Awakening card here and the Ten of Inspiration. Ten of Inspiration is about putting down those burdens and awakening, waking up to the fact that you need to put down that burden. You're waiting for something that's not going to happen here. They're not your twin flame, they're not your match, they're not there. You're waiting for nothing. You're leaving yourself out in the cold there is what this is saying. So put those burdens down. You don't need to carry the idea of someone being right for you when they're not there and they're not right for you. Otherwise they'd be there and they'd be right for you. So waking up to that now and releasing those burdens. Stopping leaving yourself out in the cold. You've got someone new here doing their own thing. You don't have access to them at the moment because your energy is very different than theirs. Let's get some more clarity for you before I get those out. So the Page of Swords and the Six of Emotions. What is this about this past person? Ancient wisdom. Okay, so it could just be you buying into that idea of the twin flame thing. You felt a connection with someone and then you were just like pretty sure that it was them. You've been waiting for them to come back to you, but they're not going to. They're not going to. They're not the one. Just because you had a feeling and a feeling of connection with someone, just because you did have a connection with someone doesn't make them your twin flame. To have a relationship with someone, we've got to be on the same page. We've got to want the same things. They've got to want to be in a relationship with you, want to have a relationship. They've got to want to invest in a relationship with you. They're not doing that, are they? So let them go. You want to have someone that wants a relationship with you. So you've been leaving yourself out in the cold because you've been waiting for this person. And it's time to drop those burdens now, awakening up to that and awakening to abundance, right? Abundance in yourself first. So your person is ahead of you here. They're already doing that. This is someone that's in abundance. They are doing like business stuff, being passionate about their lives, doing stuff for themselves. Single person doing stuff for themselves here. You need to get yourself to that stage. So your person is ahead of you in that game there. Tell us more about them. The Nine of Pentacles. Great energy there. So this person, your person here, this is the kind of person when they're in the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands there, they are not actively pursuing their love life at the moment. Their life is full of all other kind of things, abundance, temperance, right? So they are they have patience. They're not moving forward on their love life at the moment because there's great stuff going on in their lives right now. Queen of Wands, they know what they want and they're going to get it as well. So it feels more like a business thing to me, or a job thing. Yeah, it could be that, but I'm going to shuffle again. Got the Queen of Materials there. It could be that. Interesting that they're showing up as queens, because I often think of this side as being the masculine, that side the feminine, but it doesn't have to be. It's just me in my head, because I always see myself as this side. That's why I'm interested in men. So it's not anything about you. It's just about me. It's all about me. Queen of Wands and the Chariot. Superman. They are, or Superwoman. They're just going for it. They're getting the stuff that they want. They're fast forward in their life. They've got great stuff happening right now. You need to get yourself to this energy. Feels like you are. Like I said, when I pull this card out, the grace and this peace, I could hear straight away that you need to get yourself in these energies, Charles, before you can manifest this. So they are leading the way for you here, energetically showing you what to do. So you need to do that self-love thing first. Get on with your abundance. Get on with you living your life for yourself, by yourself, which means you've got to disconnect. Drop that burden of that old person. They're only holding you back. They're stagnating you. They're stopping you from living your life. You've got this amazing person ahead for you. Nine of Pentacles, Temperance. Tell us about this. They're being patient about the love life. Not focused on it at all, because they've got great stuff going on right now in other parts of their lives. Letting go. They've let go of it. They're pursuing the love life because it's full. So this is a person that doesn't need to have someone in their life. Don't need to have a partner. Quite happy by themselves. They've let go of the pursuit of that. Queen of Wands and the Chariot. They are getting what they want in life now. Masculine energy. See? Thank you for that. So they've got that masculine energy, whether it's a man or a woman, they've got that masculine energy of, I'm getting this done. I'm doing this. It's someone that's setting goals and they're achieving those goals as well. I love it. So let's find out more about you. Charles, what's going on? What kind of a place are you at romantically right now? Oh, look at that. A mess? Is that a mess? Oh, hang on. Oh, I'm going to go again because that's way too many cards. But it was a bit of a mess. Maybe you're in a mess romantically at the moment, Charles. I will take those. Deception. Deceiving yourself. Yeah, about that person. You're deceiving yourself about that person to let them go. And you're staying optimistic about your love life. Good. Don't be optimistic about that one, though. You're deceiving yourself. So you might be trying to persuade yourself, to deceive yourself, to be optimistic about this person from the past. Don't do it. Don't do it. Set yourself free, please. They're being playful. They're having fun in their lives. They're having a great time. Not particularly getting that they're dating at all. In fact, I'm getting that they're not. They've let go of that. They're taking it very slow. I mean, they're not pursuing it at all. The love life. Just a playfulness in other aspects of their lives. They could be fun and flirty with people, but I don't feel like they're dating or anything. Tell us more about Charles. What have Charles got going on? What has Charles got going on? The end of a tough cycle approaches. Yeah, if you will end it. It's 10 of inspiration. It's putting down all of those pots that you've been carrying, all of those ones that you've been carrying, all that burden. Put it down. End that tough cycle that you've been in. Let it go. You don't need to carry all those burdens for that person that isn't even right for you anyway. What about them? They're not letting their past hold them back. They are, they're off. They're going. They're the Queen of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, the Chariot. They're not letting their past hold them back. They are flying right now. They're in abundance. They're in grace. That's energy that I told you about at first, Charles. That is the energy that they're in grace. Everything's working out for them. Abundance. Their life is going off right now. It's a great thing. And you? What's going on for you? What do we need to know about you, Charles? What do we need to know about you? What else do we need to know about Charles? What does Charles need to know? Here we go. Commitment. You want commitment. You dedicate yourself to your beliefs wholeheartedly, knowing that love is the essence of your very being. Okay. Right, you're dedicating yourself to your beliefs. Now, what about this belief in this person here, that they were your twin flame or your soulmate or whatever your deception was? No, like you committed to that belief, as if committing to that belief would make that belief come about. Yeah, kind of. What we believe comes about, what we think about comes about, we create it, but not in other people. We can't make something into something it's not. I can't look at this shell and say, you're a crystal, and if I believe it enough, I'll make it into that. We can't change something else. We can change ourselves. We can change our life experiences. We can't change a particular thing. We can't dictate, I want this, so I'm going to focus on it, but I want it from this shell. I want this shell to turn into a crystal. We can't do that. We can't constrict it. So this is what you've been doing. You've been committed to a belief and trying to make it come about, but you can't do that. That's out of your jurisdiction. It's out of your power. You only have so much power. You can't look at something and shift it. So this person is not going to turn into your twin flame just because you believe it hard enough. So let that go. Playfulness, and don't let your past hold you back. They're in spontaneous land at the moment. Spontaneity, you move beyond the constraints of the mind and freely and lovingly embrace new situations. Your person is flying. They're having a great time. The sun's gone in. How unusual. And you, give us a card for shells. What's going on for shells? What's going on for shells? Too much, apparently. You got karmic relationship, fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go and loving you. There you go. This is a karmic relationship that you've been incorrectly believing in it, and you need to let that go now. Stop deceiving yourself. Let it go. It's a karmic relationship. Learn from it and love you instead. You learn something from it. And what have they got going on? They got the Phoenix. Wow. So it could be that they had a hard time of it before. So this could be a new thing for them. But being in that state of grace, life working out for them, could be a recent thing for them. And so the Phoenix, they've arisen from the ashes. Now I got that from this, them not letting the past hold them back. So they've set themselves free. You need to do that too. You need to be the Phoenix. So they're slightly ahead of you. A new phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, change mind. Doing things for themselves now. Catch up with them and you will meet them. Catch up with their energy, you'll meet them. So this might be some time off, but I will go into the timelines of it in that deeper dive read for you. So you, Tower, solid foundation, success with effort. So you need to put the effort in first for yourself, to get that abundance for yourself, get yourself in that good place, doing things for yourself again, building your firm foundation within yourself. Don't give yourself away until you've got yourself first, firm foundations in yourself. You need to defend yourself, Charles. You do. You need to defend yourselves. You're way open to someone that's not right for you here. Giving them the power in your life, letting them dictate your life even though they're not there. Karmic relationship. Let go. Take control of your life. Do things for yourself here. What else have you got going on, Charles? Okay, vacation. Take a vacation. And that doesn't mean go on holiday. Well, it can mean that. But what I'm picking up from this is do things differently. You've been focused on waiting for this person. Well, do things differently. Have you focused on something else? Take a vacation from that. Give yourself a break from it. So it could be that I don't want to let go of that person that far. I don't want to let go of that person because they're my twin flame and I truly believe it. Well, how about you just take 2 weeks off that belief, give yourself a vacation from it. And if you don't feel better after those 2 weeks, go back to that delusion. But you are going to feel better if you take a vacation from it. So let it be a temporary thing if you really feel like you can't give up. Wheel. Indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. Waiting for this person, giving your power away, waiting for somebody. Don't give your life up like that. Get on purpose like this. Maybe this person was doing the same as that before. And they've got on purpose. And now they're having a great time. Now they've got great passion. Great passion for their own life. Love it. Butterfly, yeah, change for the better. Their life has changed. Transformation, the Phoenix. Butterfly, same thing. Well, not the same thing, but it's the same energy, you know what I mean? The transformation thing. What else have they got going on? Claw, be careful, do not take risks. So we're being careful right now with our energy. I think that's why they're being patient and not getting into romance at the moment. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. They're increasing their efforts. They're fast forward on something. They're ensuring the happiness there. They're out for their happiness at the moment, which is awesome. They've got great energy, your person. I love it. Let's get something out for you. Let's get one of these out for you. Tell us more about shells. What's going on for shells at the moment? Great big love. That's what you want. Great big love. That's why you're fixated on this past person. You thought that they were great big love. They weren't. You've got great big love for them, but it's misplaced. You should have great big love for this person instead. Or better still, have great big love for yourself first, so you can get yourself in alignment to being with this person who has got the great big love for themselves there. They're waking the lion, so they're really empowering themselves, and oh wow, that's awesome. They're going from strength to strength. They are on fire right now in their lives. Very much in that state of grace, which is why you need to get yourself there. But this is your next person, so that's very encouraging, isn't it? What have you got going on? You've got discovering happiness. So you get into that place where you want to make yourself happy again now. Allow myself to be content exactly as I am. Yeah. Self-love. Self-love first. That's what this person has been doing. Loving themselves first. Their abundance is kicking in for sure, because it always happens when you do that. Your abundance kicks in. You start having a happier life. Then eventually the relationship comes around. They're deconstructing doubt. Interesting. Only my beliefs are in my way. They're all one step ahead of you. They were doing that. Your beliefs are in your way. They were doing that before. They're not letting the past hold them back anymore. They're letting go of those dodgy beliefs that were in the way, standing in the way, like the ones that you've got there. Wow. This person is leading you forward energetically. Like on a soul level is what I'm getting now. Let's get a love message out for you. Okay. A love message for you, Charles. You've got, be supportive, make a genuine effort to show you care. So you're wanting someone to come in and make a genuine effort to show that you care. You need to do that for yourself first, support yourself first, Charles. And for them, consider your foundation. Look at how committed you are to love. They're committed to love. They're committed to loving themselves. Look how committed they are to loving themselves. Look at what they've got going on here. You do that same thing there. Build those firm foundations in yourself, and then this relationship will come along for you. So, wow. There you go, Charles. So if that sounds like it could be your story or is your story, you might want to get that deeper dive for more information, more guidance, specifically guidance about this. I'll pop a link for it up there. It's just 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars. And make sure you get your email address right, because you'll receive an email to that email address, maybe in your junk, spam, your promotions folder. So check those, and it'll have a link to the crystal, the flower, and the shells reading, so you can click on that and download it instantly to get that. And so thank you so much for watching, Charles. Thank you for your support of my channel. You're clicking likes, you're watching it in the first place, your subscribes, your comments on my videos, and you're sharing it with your friends as well. Very much appreciated. Good luck with this one. I'm finding that self-love for yourself. Hopefully that deeper dive will help you to do just that. And I'll see you next time. Bye.